by an entertainer's dream home in Waterkloof Ridge. Good afternoon, this is Xavier with Luxury Homes Johannesburg. Today we are back in this exquisite suburb where we're about to tour this gorgeous home behind us. With me is listing agent Marussia from Luxlive Property Group, who's going to take us on a tour. As always, specs on the house. This is a 4-bedroom, 4.5 bathroom, 5-car garage. Without further ado, Marussia.
Thank you very much. I love being in the leafy suburbs of Pretoria Old East. You have incredible trees, you have incredible palm trees, greenery everywhere. And here we are in a very secure section. It's a panhandle house, which means it's completely wrapped by other houses. But because we are so high up and you're gonna see so many views from where you are, you'll see you have complete privacy and incredible scenery of Old East. Absolutely stunning. We're going to quickly have a look at, this is a bit of a upside down tour. We're actually starting from the patio because all our living spaces are here, or some of our living spaces and our bedrooms are going up, but we can access them from the entrance, from the street as well. So a quick look here. If we are living in the house, ideally we're going to drive around, we're going to go into the double garage out of 5 garages, and all our guests, if we want them straight into the pool area, then they can also drive straight down to the pool section and jump in, right in. We have doors leading into the entertainment spaces. This home is very well suited for diplomatic client, expatriates, or people that have a lot of sit down and formal parties, because what they've done is entrances into the house and into the different living areas from all levels of the house, and we're about to see that. And also, once we finish seeing the house, we're going to see a bonus house. So this house just keeps giving. We're seeing not only many garages, we're also seeing more than one house, more than one kitchen. Okay, so the first thing we're going to see is this magnificent swimming pool. Now, I love measuring the width, the length and the width of the pool. I reckon 12 to 14 meters. So you can do proper lengths here whilst your friends are sipping their cocktails and braaiing next door. Super deep patio. You can see we mentioned this is an entertainer's dream home, and it truly is. So from this patio, you're sitting, you're doing your braaiing, you're looking at the pool, you're checking, do I feel like swimming laps or not? Not really. Just a note here, we've got this gorgeous cement floating staircase with glass and steel balustrades that can take us from the pool area straight up into the formal lounge area, or out and into that secret bonus feature that we mentioned we're going to be seeing right at the end or after the end of the main video. What I love, what they've done here is they've also carried on with the cement theme, and they've created this bar area that you can sit, or you can just display all your tapas and your entertainers' bites. Right on here, you have a lot of space to stack wood or just to stack some storage, and you have a lot of space for soft furniture, which I think is always great for a patio area. And an amazing feature, some houses talk about bomas, but this house talks about a jacuzzi. And we always count how many people we can fit in a boma. Let's count how many people we can fit in a jacuzzi. I reckon 10 to 12.
This is a massive one, indeed.
If you're adventurous, more than 12, but definitely 10. And from the jacuzzi, your view, absolutely magnificent. Pretoria Old East. And what Pretoria Old East is known for is those massive palm trees, the incredible greenery. We're in the middle of winter, a super cold day, and look how green and lush everything is. It's magnificent.
And I'm sure we're going to see more of those views a little bit later on.
Absolutely. We're starting at the bottom ground level, and this house is on 2, I would say even almost 2.5 levels. So absolutely we're going to be seeing the views from everywhere. Really nice feature. We now have stepped into the entertainers lounge area. We have multiple lounges interleading into this house and interlocking from all directions. This lounge area leads straight from the patio, and they've done this awesome feature with the sliding window that completely folds open. So if you're in the jacuzzi, you don't have to come out. You just need to identify someone in the kitchen and shout loud enough for them to bring you something to drink. And from the entertainers lounge area, I'm stepping into lounge number 2. And the lounge number 2, this would be your TV room, and it is framed around a gas fireplace. We have 2 gas fireplaces in the house, one in the main bedroom, that's a magnificent room, and this one, very cozy. I like also the colors. They've used darker colors because during the day, this is now sunset time, but during the day you get a lot of light here, so it's really great to have that. And you have a lot of windows bringing the garden indoors as well. Dining room, and you see the kitchen, it's literally a step away from here, but yet the dining room is nice and tucked around the corner, which makes for those formal parties. And from the dining room, you can step right outside. And again, I want to remind you, it's a winter's day, and it's still a gorgeous spot to sit out and have your under the stars or under the trees dining experience. And summertime, this would be magical.
Very fair. Especially with all these clivias, it's going to look stunning.
Absolutely. And now, a few steps away, and we're heading for the kitchen. Like I said, the kitchen is semi-open plan, but at the same time, it is around the corner. So if you have formal caterers or formal parties, it can be away from where the sit-down party is. Yet at the same time, importantly, the jacuzzi is right across from me. So if you're in the jacuzzi, you're sorted. Massive kitchen. And remember, this house has so many features. We actually have 2 kitchens in this house. 1 kitchen on each level, plus remember the secret feature house that we have, the bonus house that we have on this property. There is a kitchenette there as well. So massive kitchen, big center aisle, plenty of space for cupboards, storage, extractor fan, built-in ovens, microwaves and so on. Walk-in pantry, which again, great for storage. Then we've got a scullery. And then right next to the kitchen as well, but tucked away completely, is this cinema room or the playroom or the messy room, or if one is a gym fanatic, easily convertible into a gym room. Has an aircon, it also has ventilation, so it can be any of those features. But I see this as a cinema room, close the doors, and it is absolutely gorgeous.
Very nice. So the open plan areas on that side, flowing from the entertainment pool side all the way through into here, into the gym or cinema room potentially. Now, what am I looking at behind you?
What you're looking at behind me is this entire house has as many windows and doors as you can wish for in order to access any room easily from any location in the house. So what they've done is this internal courtyard, a bit of a zen feature in the courtyard area, and they've built a staircase that leads you straight up into what I call the kids section, where we will see the 3 bedrooms, bathrooms, pajama lounge, and another kitchen. So Mom, bring me the sandwiches can happen very easily from upstairs into this kitchen.
So if I hear this correctly, you pretty much have access through the main house, but as well through the staircase down to the kitchen. Okay. Just
Absolutely.
making sure.
And this house is about entertaining, so you might want to have guests. They can be completely separate. You see the setup there. It's great. Just a quick step here, direction, the garages. This house has 5 garages. And what's another great feature is 2 garages on the bottom level, 3 garages upstairs. So we have 2 here and a guest toilet. And then we'll head now for the upstairs section so you can see what we have to offer there. Those 2 garages we access from this level. So if you are using this house for entertaining, people can just straight go into the entertainment section. And when we go upstairs, we're going to look at the garages there because they are massive. Right here, we've got 2 standard garages.
I love this setup as well. Look at the natural light here. Not sure if it's conveyed correctly through the camera, but guys, look at this.
And notice your frameless glass balustrades, Caesar stone, massive slabs, floating staircase. So outside we had the cement staircase. Here we have a bit of softness with also the softer color of the Caesar stone. And now we are on ground level number 2. This is a bit of a topsy-turvy house, right? It starts from the bottom and it goes up. A quick look. at what would be your formal lounge, or I love to call this the cocktail lounge area, because you can bring your guests in here from the outside or from the top level, and you can set up a very nice party here, and then they can literally step out and have a look at the sunset. So actually I call this the sundowner lounge.
Very nice. Easy to see why it's called that way. Plus, we're peeking at what's next door here as well. We're gonna have a look now. But look at this with the sunset, guys. I think we're in for a glass of wine later. Here we go. Beautiful.
Absolutely. And a quick look at the garages. People love seeing garages. So let's have a look. The upstairs section, 3 garages plus a storeroom. Massive space, deep, high, with a lot of storage as well. And the big storeroom.
Like a work wood shop. I know this is not the cleanest, not as presentable as we like it to be, guys, but this is a garage, and if you are looking for space and extra storage in your garages, goodness, you've got 3 of them here.
And remember, 3 out of 5 in total. We have 5 garages and easily parking for 10 or more cars here. We are in the heart of Waterkloof Ridge, Pretoria Old East, my favorite suburb in Pretoria. It is super established. It is close to all amenities you can possibly wish for. And it's a very matured suburb, but it also has layers of culture, layers of very interesting restaurants, gorgeous shops, schools, everything you can wish for.
A very nice, safe lifestyle.
Very much so. I love the fact that from the sundowner terrace and lounge, they've actually done a sloped walkway into the main bedroom. So if you've had one sundowner too many, you will not be tripping on any stairs. So
now, before we go and do that, what are we looking at here?
What we're looking at is what is currently used as the study. So this could be lounge adjacent to your main bedroom, but it is used as a study. Very quirky design, very interesting with the exposed beams, and they've kept the natural wood look just to bring a touch of softness again to a very modern look. But what they've done is they've created those big windows, bringing in that view as well as the palm trees. It's a big space. If it is your study, it's a really gorgeous space, and you've got the sliding doors and you're stepping right out onto that very same sundowner balcony that we spoke about. And you can see how massive it is by the size of the furniture.
Marussia, I keep getting the sun in my face, but actually I'm enjoying it. Doesn't necessarily mean the audience will like it, but this is such a nice feeling of, yeah, very nice, tranquil, relaxing, love it.
We are also in a boomed off area that is soon to be enclosed estate style, which is quite unusual for Pretoria, especially the Old East suburbs, where traditionally everything was freestanding. This house is already in the boomed off area, but it is soon to become almost like an estate. Now we're going to start stepping into the various bedroom sections, and we're going to start, of course, with the main bedroom. Very cozy room, lovely subdued colors. I like the fact that they've also dropped the ceilings here, so it is, especially now on this cold winter's day, it's especially cozy with the fireplace. But of course they haven't forgotten the views, so we're going to step out and have a look at what you see from your bedroom.
I like what I see so far.
So a dedicated balcony just for the main bedroom. And of course there is a bit of a gym equipment going on here. So you've got the best of all worlds. And once again, the sunset right in your eyes. But it's beautiful.
I love it. I honestly love it. I really do.
Especially after the cold day yesterday, a bit of sun is magnificent. So enough space for your king size bed as well as a lounge area, and then we're stepping into a very large open plan or semi-open plan bathroom space with a beautiful bath that takes the centerpiece, and the entire bath is clad in Caesar stone. The bath is also a scenic bath because you have the windows looking out onto the trees. And from the bath, just around the corner, the toilet tucked away nicely, away from everything else. And then, of course, there is a massive double volume shower with its own big window looking out onto the trees, walk-in closet, everything very pristine, very beautiful.
I would say so. Very nice. And especially it feels such warmth walking in here and having that fireplace on. So it just showed. We turned it on a few minutes ago and yet this whole thing lights up, warms you up.
And we do have the aircon as well. In fact, we have aircons in many of the rooms because Pretoria can get a bit warm in summertime. But I think you'll find that you'll use all the windows and all the balconies a lot more likely than anything else. Now, a very clever design, what they've done here, so we've finished with the one section of the house where we have multiple lounges and the main bedroom. And now we start with the second section of the house, which would be the kids section, the guest section, or whichever way works for you. It can be completely closed off, it can be accessed separately, and it has its own kitchen, which is amazing. Full bathroom to the right. And this bathroom services two of the very spacious bedrooms on opposite corners. And right in the middle we have a pajama lounge. So let's start with bedroom number 1 to the left. So we also have a little helper joining us on this tour.
For the extra sound effects. For those of you familiar with those,
that
these
wasn't
dogs.
me. It wasn't
Hello,
me
buddy.
making the grunting sounds.
Keep going. Stay professional. Shane.
Around
He just
the
wants to share his love. Hey, buddy. Look, he's shaking. Hello.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we've got around the corner, we have the kitchen that I mentioned. So no excuses, whoever's living in the section can take care of their own feeding routine. But of course that's just for convenience and to keep a different kitchen, a separate kitchen on each level. Then we have bedroom number 2, just around the corner. And this bedroom has its own bathroom. So we've got basically 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms on this end, plus a pajama lounge, plus own access to the main entrance or to the main house. Aircon here as well, linen cupboards, so a lot of storage. And now we're stepping into bedroom number 3 on this wing. Full bathroom here, plenty of cupboard space. And what is great for this bedroom is that it opens up onto this staircase that I showed from the kitchen downstairs. Just to mention, this is a queen size bed. We can easily have a king size bed here. We have space also for some furniture, nice high ceilings, and a lot of natural light coming in. What they've done is they've created this deck area that comes out from this bedroom as well as from the first bedroom that we saw and the pajama lounge. So pretty much this entire wing of the house opened onto this deck area, which is also an indoor, enclosed, not indoor, open sky Zen garden setup. And then we have the stairs that will take us right down and back into the garden or back into the main house.
Wow, that was a mouthful, but very nicely. So just to make sure I understand it correctly, so you have the downstairs main bedroom with all the amenities and its own kitchen and its own pretty much everything that we've got. And then upstairs you have the extra 3 bedrooms with their own kitchen and their own bathrooms and their own setup there.
And then another downstairs where we have the main house. So what we saw is we saw a level with a formal lounge, sundowner cocktail terrace, multiple balconies, then another lounge and a study area, then a main bedroom, then 3 more bedrooms, 3 more bathrooms, another pajama lounge. Downstairs, now on the ground floor, we're seeing this massive patio area. We're seeing this massive jacuzzi, stunning garden, incredible views, multiple lounges as well, and a huge kitchen and the cinema room. It's a lot. And we haven't even gotten to the bonus house yet.
True. Now, for those of you looking for the house, this is it. This is where it closes off. For those of you who want to get the extra bonus setup, second home that we spoke about earlier, let's go have a look. But until then, any of you having any questions, make sure to reach out. Marussia's details are below. Give her a call, send her an email, drop a message below, and we'll take it from there.
So let's head up, out of the main house and into the bonus house. And this time we're gonna use staircase number 3 that we've used today. This is our floating cement staircase, scenic staircase, should I say, because here is the scenery that we are blessed with as we go. And straight through, remember this is our sundowner lounge. And out of the house, we have not yet actually seen this feature. This would be what the main entrance of the house would look like. Space for a whole lot of more cars. That's the 3 garages that we saw from inside. This is now the upper ground level. And now we're heading for house number 2. That's our bonus house. Now, currently this is set up as doctor's rooms. And as an additional bonus, in fact, it's even got permission to run doctor's rooms from here. So it is almost got business rights or to run doctor's rooms specifically, completely separate from the main house. Over 120 square meters of space here. So this is a full-blown cottage, guest cottage. So now let's have a look at the bonus house. Notice the tranquil water feature trickling away, inviting us into the space. This is now currently set up as a business. So it is an entire office, doctor's rooms, sitting rooms. We have this big entrance here. Love the double volume. It is really classy with the chandelier. We have an aircon. We have an entire coffee station on the one side. So this would be for your patients or your guests, and this can be converted into a beautiful cottage. It's 120 square meters, so 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms comfortably. Lounge area, nice and cozy again, right next to that reception desk area or entrance hall or dining room if we start imagining this as a cottage. And now we're stepping into a massive office space, also air conditioned, with a space for a lounge and an office. Or imagine this a main bedroom with another lounge area, plenty of room for that. Right next to it, a door leading into what I would call, this is now your filing space, your admin space. It's quite a big space with a lot of cupboards. We've got a guest toilet on the one end, and if we go further down this corridor, we find a couple of desks, a bit more files, filing cabinets here, a kitchenette at the end of it. So all the plumbing and everything else is available here. And what is great is that it has permission to run doctor's rooms here. So really a good feature to have on top of that 4-bedroom house that we have already seen with a ton of parking. And then this is a toilet number 2, and that's big enough to also fit a shower into it. And this is it, ultra modern as well, lots of glass, very slick, very stylish, high ceilings, pocket windows. So a perfect doctor's rooms to have right next to your doorstep. And that completes our tour.
Thank you so much, Marussia. Guys, thank you so much. Have an awesome, awesome afternoon.